And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. Here's a look at some of the stats for Brandon Miller.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Andrew Nemhard. Also, Aaron Nesmith out there. And it's Potter in at the 5 down low. And for the Hornets, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. Tonight's game means a lot, Doris. These are the games coaches sometimes identify as turning point games, right?
You are so right, Kev, because, listen, teams continue to define themselves in terms of who they are and how they win. So performing well at this point of the season really ends up having a great influence where you finish. This is a long year, but an important time.
Now, here's Ball. And the layup's good off the glass. Ball's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Charlotte.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
Here's Potter. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Doesn't go for him. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks. Miller, no luck. Siakam against Bridges. Siakam passes to Potter. Can't hit from in close.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass the ball. Charlotte moving it around. On the wing, Bridges. 5 to shoot. Outside, Ball. Lets it go from deep. And it's Potter with the rebound.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Nesmith. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Siakam with it. Bridges covering. Siakam outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Three-pointer. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Boy, Aaron Nesmith has put in the work on his shot, and it is paying dividends. That's a big-time bucket.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
And the first one at the line is good. Doris, when you look at the numbers of Miles Bridges, he is a bona fide 20-point-per-game player.
And Kevin, that's a big statement. It is not easy to score 20 at this level on a nightly basis. To extend that over several years is the sign of good things to come.
All free throws good from Bridges. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax, but right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
When it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league, Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with because these guys are all NBA players. But Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems, and he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good. I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
Siakam hits them both. And the Hornets trying to build a foundation, Doris. As we know, there are no quick fixes.
And I know that's tough for fans to hear. They've already endured so much losing with this organization. But the bottom line is, Kev, you know this, talent wins in this league. And it's not just some talent. You need a lot of it.
Now, here's Neesmith. Last game out, he had 14.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ball from long range. It's rebounded by Neesmith.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Furphy. And once again off the mark by Indiana. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to Cleveland. Now, Ball. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Here's Bridges. A shot that time, not on target. Good D by Siakam. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. And he's good on the three ball. Siakam's got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Hornets trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ball sets a screen for Miller. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Oh, how about the mindset from Brandon Miller? You make a three, I'm coming right back at you.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Siakam, averaging about 23 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there, and that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
Siakam against Bridges. Miller surveying the floor. Charlotte moving the ball around. Pulls up on the wing. It's good.
This guy's put in so much work that the jumper is almost automatic. Go ahead, Miles Bridges.
Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Bridges. Bridges with some nice defense.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
There's Miller with the three, kept alive. And he banks in the layup.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Now, here's Neesmith. To Nemhard. Pass to Siakam. And the three off target. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. They trail by one. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game in. They didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Brandon Miller. Top of the key, Siakam. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Siakam's got 7.
Oh, Siakam getting to that mid-range. Sometimes that's what the defense is willing to concede.
Pass to Kneppel. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, training the triple.
Nemhard, the pass to Potter. Here's Neesmith. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Neesmith has got his second basket.
Boy, Neesmith competing with confidence. That is a big-time answer from deep.
For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Pass to Sexton. Here's Ball. Launches it. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Indiana's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Kevin?
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Charlotte making a switch here. Diabate's checked in. Now let's jump over to the 2K leaderboard to get an idea of which big men have been this season's most elite low-post scoring threats. Siakam third.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
You know, and even with entire defenses schemed around stopping them, their scoring output always remains high. These fellas are anchors in the post for each of their teams.
Outside Ball. 6 on the shot clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. DB all-world talent with LaMelo Ball. But health and win still a work in progress.
Kevin, we know this. He is highly skilled with the ball in his hands. He's a fearless shooter. For LaMelo Ball, it's as much about entertainment as it is skill.
First free throw is good. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Ball hits them both. And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen. Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
Hornets trail by 4. Outside, Sexton. Here's Knipple. Charlotte no good that time either.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Loads it up there for Siakam. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, you can see how big this guy plays inside. Siakam, tremendous vertical.
Ball with it. Pass to Sexton. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Nembhard for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Sexton against Nembhard. Outside, Ball. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Ball's got 7 points.
A situation made for LaMelo Ball. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Indiana leading by 6. They set the screen. And a wide open look for Siakam. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Sexton. Ball feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. Outside for Sexton. Here's Diabate. No good from outside. Inside. And finished off by Siakam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And here are the Hornets now, following the score by Indiana. Ball with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Siakam outside. The 3. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Ball. He's coming off a 16-point game against Oklahoma City. Nembhard finds Neesmith. Pass to Siakam. And Indiana, another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Now, here's Sexton. He had 10 points in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. No good off the back of the rim. Pacers leading by 16. Pass to Nembhard. Indiana moving the ball around. Siakam passes to Neesmith. No good on the three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Always so much creativity to LaMelo's game. Terrific move off the bounce.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Furphy. Siakam outside. Pass to Furphy. Jacks up a three. A shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists tonight. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And here is Ball. He's got 9. From the arc. No good. Shot missing. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
We've got Bridges. Colin Sexton is out there with James. Then it's Green, and it's Diabate in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Hornets trail by 17. Bridges dishes to Sexton. Bridges inside. He's covered by McConnell. And there's Bridges on the assist by Green. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Now, here's Sexton. Scoreless thus far. To the middle, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's McConnell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Pacers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
First one falls for him. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season, their worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
And the Hornets making a change here. Miller's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. So GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
It's stolen by Green. And Sexton has it in the corner. Good. Great play by Green to
is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to Shepard. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Jackson, that's good. And the Pacers lead by 13.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The open look here for Sexton. And again, it's Charlotte with the three.
Boy, a very quiet start, but it looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
Indiana leading by 10. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, every time out, it's a learning experience to some degree, but that's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
Chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. The Hornets, number 1.
Yeah, boy, they've been hot from 3 this past month. That's what happens when you have good shooters who get into a good rhythm.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Against McConnell. Pass to Furphy. 4 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Siakam for 3. 8 for 11 now as that one does not find the mark. Down low, here's Bridges. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Indiana leading by 10. And here is Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Neesmith. And Siakam has it in the corner. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Knipples checked in for Josh Green.
At the line for 1.
And Siakam, no good on that one.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
Now, here's Sexton. He has 6. Miller, right side. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. The lead now in single digits. Knipples got 6 points.
Oh, Brandon Miller with the pretty feed.
Pacers leading by 9. Pass to Furphy. Back to McConnell. Siakam for 3. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, a lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Sexton. The Pacers making the shot. There's a screen. Miller outside. Bridges up top. Sexton for three. That's his fourth miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
Now, here's McConnell. Still without a basket. Here's Siakam. Nails the baby hook. And the Pacers lead by 16.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Ball's checked in for Charlotte. The Pacers also with a sub. Potter's checked in. Here's Diabate. Still yet to score. Ball kicks to Miller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Furphy. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Ball. For the three, the Pacers pull it in. Potter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And here is Ball. He's covered by McConnell. Ball with the bucket.
There is such a length that comes with LaMelo Ball. This guy's ability to finish in the paint is really admirable.
So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. McConnell passes to Potter. Stolen by Ball. Miller outside. Puts up a three. Sinks the triple. Miller's got it back down to single digits for the Hornets. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Now ball. Following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Here's Diabate. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 6. Now Kneppel. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Pass to McConnell. Back to Siakam. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist.
Assist goes to
McConnell's got his third assist on the night. Now here's Ball. 11 points in the game. Miller outside. Back to Ball. Lets the three fly. And it's Potter with the rebound. Potter's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Siakam with it. He's coming off a 22-point game against Cleveland. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Now, Neesmith, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep, takes the three. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the jumper is good. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
I think one of the things that makes LaMelo Ball so dangerous is his confidence. The jumper is pure.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. And how about we check out the group of rookies with the best percentages from the charity stripe this season. In the 3rd spot, Kneppel.
And really, he needs to continue getting to the free throw line as much as possible because he's pretty deadly once he gets there.
Here's Siakam. He has 31. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pass to Furphy. Shoots over Kneppel. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Back to Miller. For 3, Bridges. No good that time. Pacers leading by 11. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Potter. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
And so here's Charlotte after Indiana gets the three. On the wing, Miller. Neesmith covering. Offensive rebound. Count it. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game. Right wing. There's the three. Hornets with the rebound. Bridges inside. Siakam's there. Pass to Kneppel. And the lead is down inside single digits. Kneppel's got a pair of triples in the second half for the Hornets. Nembhard the pass to Potter. Now here's Neesmith. Here's Furphy. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Furphy's got 12 points in the game. Outside ball. To the paint, pulls up. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Clock at 6. Misses off the right eye.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
Five seconds left in the first half of basketball. Puts up a deep three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Pacers up by 8. Hallie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. We've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Hallie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Charlotte Hornets.
Well, they aren't defending the perimeter. Those shooters are loading up with confidence.
You can go out there and knock down a few, Chet. That's how bad the defense has been.
A backhanded compliment, if there ever was one.
He's a great shooter, Ernie.
And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. Here's a good one. Shaq Can't Dunk 32 wants to know, how do you guys deal with internet trolls?
Well, first of all, that's the most ridiculous name I've ever seen.
I thought it was pretty good, actually. I got a good chuckle.
Kenny, let me see your phone. Did you send that?
Jack, there's zero chance I'd ever let you touch my phone. No way.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Pacers leading by 8. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Aaron Neesmith is out there with Nembhard. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Furphy in at the small forward. A three-pointer off the mark. And for the Hornets, they're shooting 41% for the game. Ball kicks to Miller. Bridges outside. Here's Knipple. Sinks the three-pointer. Knipple's got the first field goal of the second half for the Hornets.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Shot's good by Furphy.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Bridges. The 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Well, you can tell almost from the moment they're coming up the floor, Bridges wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own.
Bounce pass Nembhard. And Siakam throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Hornets trail by 7. And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor.
Nembhard the pass to Potter. And here is Siakam. Indiana moving the ball around. They set the pick. Ball against Nembhard. Over ball. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Miller outside. Ball from long range. Siakam pulls it in. Pacers leading by 5. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Furphy. Over Miller. Furphy, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. It's Miller on the wing. Outside, Ball. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Now it's just a 3-point Indiana lead. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Furphy. From deep. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Ball's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bridges outside. Miller the pass to Ball. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
He's getting around 20 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Furphy. Nembhard for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges has got his 6th rebound on the night. Miller outside. Top of the key ball. Over Neesmith. And it's Ball that time on the assist by Miller. 20 points for LaMelo Ball. Indiana trailing here. Siakam outside. Pass to Furphy. Siakam against Bridges. Just got the run. Bridges with the board. Bridges got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside, Ball. Two points, that one goes. And it's a 4-point Hornets lead.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. Taking a look at the Hornets, this hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. And of course, Indiana, they're at the bottom of the conference. Here's Nembhard. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Pass to Siakam. Over Bridges. Almost, but it rolls out.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. To end the drought, it's rebounded by Charlotte.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Pass to Knippel. A three-pointer is right on target. Knippel's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hornets.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Indiana moving it around. Here's Furphy. He's got 15. For 3, Siakam. Good on the three-point shot. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Back to Ball. Shoots the 3. And it's Potter with the rebound.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Now Nemhard. Siakam outside. There's a good screen. From downtown. The shot, no good. Charlotte leading by 4. Ball, the pass to Miller. In the corner, Kneppel with it. The kick out to Ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hornets. And the Pacers with possession here. Nemhard with it. Pass to Furphy. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Furphy's got 18 points.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 4. Now here's Ball. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. 27 points for LaMelo Ball.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Here's Nemhard. Here's Furphy. To the inside. Siakam. Bridges with some nice defense.
And they continue to control the glass.
Ball from long range. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
After hitting only 1 from downtown the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Pass to Neesmith. Here's Furphy. Nemhard inside the three-point line. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Miller to the left side wing. And here is Ball. He has 30. Back to Bridges. Pass to Kneppel. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And now it's an 11-point Hornets lead. Siakam passes to Potter. With the step back. Kicks it out to Siakam. There's the pick. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Potter. And just miss after miss right now.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now Kneppel, 17 points in the game. There's Ball with the 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Now Nemhard. Back to Siakam. Here's the teardrop. Doesn't go that time. Bridges with some nice defense. Here's Kneppel. Nemhard covering. Ball, the bounce pass. Down low. It's blocked. They recover it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Siakam against Bridges. Here's Neesmith. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Siakam's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Aaron Neesmith had his feet ready, his hands were ready to catch the basketball, and as soon as it touches his fingertips, he lets it fly.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in. Green comes in for Knipple. James checked in for Miller. And it's Sexton in for Ball. .44 left to play in the third. Sexton for three. Pacers with the rebound. Well, Colin Sexton, Doris, provides a valuable scoring punch for this team.
Boy, you want to talk about a gritty defender and a guy who's willing to mix it up on both sides. There's a confidence and a toughness that you love with Colin Sexton.
Now, Shepard, after Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. Clock is at 3 over James. And it's Shepard missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Diabate. Bridges for three. They get the rebound. Outside, Sexton. The three ball. Bridges misses. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Siakam. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Siakam's got 38 points. Now, here's Sexton. 6 points for him. Pass to Diabate. Bridges attacking. On the wing, James. Knocks down the three ball. And the Hornets lead by 9.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
McConnell with it. Nothing on the board. Here's Shepard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Green finds Bridges. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Charlotte ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Sexton is out there with Brandon Miller. And it's Knipple, and it's Salon in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Now, here's Sexton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Green, he's checked in for the Hornets. And he sinks the second.
Well, Colin Sexton, I mean, great athleticism, unbelievable quickness, but there is an intensity that pours off this guy nightly that you have to admire.
Here's Huff. Pass to Shepard. Green with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Miller, guarded by Walker. Miller outside. laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Miller's got the lead up to 12 now for Charlotte.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Siakam kicks to McConnell. Pass to Huff. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Sexton deciding where to go with it. There's Miller with the three. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Shepard. Siakam outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Pascal Siakam. One shot.
Charlotte leading by 6. Outside, Green. Pass to Knippel. Miller outside. Here's the three. Miller with another miss. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Outside, Walker. Indiana moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Out to the right wing. No good on the triple. Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Green finds Miller from outside the arc. The Pacers pull it in.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
They double-team Siakam. Here's McConnell. Misses the three. Charlotte in the lead. Green, the pass to Sexton. Driving to the basket. Count that one.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
Shepard with the ball. He's against Miller. Siakam outside. Indiana again missing. Hornets leading by 8. Inside. Here's Knippel. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And talking to Knippel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
And he makes the first. And Indiana making a change here. Potter's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Now, here's Siakam. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Siakam's got 12 points in just the second half. Hornets leading by 8. Pass to Diabate. Now Knippel. Charlotte no good that time either. Here's Walker. Capitalizes off the crossover.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
And here's Sexton. Miller sets a screen for Sexton. Off target with his three.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Back to Siakam. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers.
And for that game against the Jazz, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
You throw good, Siakam. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Ball comes in for Knippel. Then for the Pacers, Furphy's checked in, and it's Neesmith in for Shepard. Siakam hits them both. Hornets leading by 4. Bridges outside. Back to Sexton. Miller outside, driving inside.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
Pacers trail by 6. Pass to Furphy. Back to Nemhard. Indiana moving it around. Siakam against Bridges. 6 to shoot. Nemhard for 3. Trains the three-pointer.
Nemhard from distance. My goodness, let him go.
Miller outside. Back to Ball. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 6 assists now in the game.
We'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
This one for 3. Bridges with the board.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Ball. Miller outside. And they'll get another chance. The fadeaway. The Pacers pull it in. Furphy's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Neesmith. And again, it's Indiana.
Well, always ready to shoot the basketball. That time off the pull-up. That's not as easy as it looks, folks.
And it's Miller in the corner. Bridges for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. To the middle, Siakam passes to Nemhard.
Listen, drawing fouls is a skill, and it's one that Andrew Nemhard continues to improve on.
At the line for the Pacers, Andrew Nemhard. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Charlotte making a switch here. Knippel's checked in. And both free throws good for Nemhard.
Well, we can talk about the basketball skill of Andrew Nembhard, and what you love is he is a guy that can lead your team as a point guard. He can get off the ball and play without it, but he's also got competitive toughness every single night.
For three, Bridges traps in the tray.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pass to Neesmith. And here is Siakam. Back to Neesmith. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Hornets leading by 5. Steps back. Bridges dishes to Miller. It's stolen by Nembhard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting for Indiana, Andrew Nembhard. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Nembhard. Here's Miller. Pass the ball. To the paint. And he dunks it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now, here's Neesmith. Here's Furphy. Indiana moving it around. Siakam, right side. 2 on the clock. And no good that time. Bridges with some nice defense. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Pacers trail by 7. Now, Nembhard. Screen by Siakam. Here's Furphy. Takes a 3. It's good.
Boy, from a young age, Pascal Siakam never shied away from the big moments.
Charlotte leading by 4. Here's Miller. Outside ball. Wrestlers a 3. Trained from outside.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Now Siakam. Releases. Bridges with the rebound.
Solid defense there. You are just trying to make an interior shot a difficult shot, and that's what happened.
Now Miller. Outside ball. Another chance here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges takes it inside. Good. Lays it right in there.
Oh, Bridges spots a gap and puts it on the deck and attacks. Nicely done.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. Shoots the three. A three-pointer. Good.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Now Miller. Outside Bridges. From deep. And it misses.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Siakam. And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Hornets leading by 4. Outside ball. Now here's Bridges. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth. Hands off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now Siakam. And the layup is off. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Now ball. Got it to go.
The Melo ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Reporter Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, "It's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now." Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Outside, Siakam. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And down goes the three.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
It falls.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And it's off. And they go to the intentional foul.
Foul. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Andrew Lemar. First personal foul. First team foul. Line for the Hornets. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes Hornets 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
These trips to the foul line are how you protect a lead and grow it. Got to knock these in.
Timeout called the Pacers. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Nembhard fires, and the three misses. Nembhard against Ball. So it's the Hornets picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now we present the player of the game, LaMelo Ball.